welcome to the first one in a long time, an episode of 5 Minutes to Learn. That intro track is something that I actually wrote and recorded back in 2008. Little did I know would be used several years later as the introduction for 5 Minutes to Learn, which original subscribers, the OGs, you'll know that's a segment that I used to do quite a bit of. I used it to talk about short topics and things that were happening in VAS LLC, my company and the sponsor of this show in 2026. So just very quickly, just a kind of a banger that I learned this week that I wanted to share in this little 5-minute stint here with you all is the fact that boredom is good. Boredom is a blessing. And I'm paraphrasing that when I say boredom is a blessing. It is a nugget that came from The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter. I've been reading this book with a couple of my other buddies from church. We're going through it together. And, in so many words, it's basically all built on the fact that comfort has become more common in our society than discomfort. Most of us live pretty comfortable lives. We walk into air-conditioned rooms. We don't really have to be outside too often. We don't have to hunt for our food anymore. We get our things from grocery stores. We have all this convenience from these devices, which I've been telling people lately, the iPhone, it's got an apple with a bite taken out of it. And if you're a Christian or somebody who has a biblically based background, you know that the tree of knowledge mentioned in Genesis was, had the forbidden fruit. And when Adam and Eve took a bite out of that apple, all the bad things in the world happened. And they were suddenly aware of all the things, all the evils, all the things in the world. And so there's this tree of knowledge aspect that we have. We've got these devices that we're all, really, truly addicted to. And the Comfort Crisis has been great because it has really gotten me back to a lot of the basics in a way of, making sure that I'm getting a good amount of sunlight, even here in Kansas with the winters being super cold, getting that sunlight, getting some more activity in connecting with other people in person, taking time to disconnect from social media, from binge watching TV shows, from video games, a lot of comfortable things, and actually seeking out some discomfort. And I seek out discomfort through things like jujitsu, things like weight training, leaning into challenging conversations, whether they be in our household or at work or out in public, but just intentionally doing more things that will bring, amounts of discomfort in, knowing that that's a character building exercise for me as well. So again, didn't really intend to make this a book review, but I would definitely recommend Comfort Crisis for anybody who has been hearing about it. It's been a very popular book, much like The Anxious Generation was last year. And still, that's another one I'll recommend as well. That holds up as well. But just one of those concepts that I came out of recently was just that boredom is a blessing from that book. And the things that happen when we're bored, it's been scientifically proven actually that can spawn out creativity. There's a lot of, great artists, great musicians, great creators in the world that have gotten some of their most profound works, profound ideas, profound concepts out of boredom and being bored. My kids will often tell me, hey, Dad, I'm bored. And instead of just going to, well, you know what, that's not really my problem, sweetie, which is what I was saying pretty exclusively up to this point. And I still do believe that's true. I think kids need to be bored. They need to figure it out. But encouraging them to find things when they're bored, when they don't have anything to do. I think most adults will agree with me, especially full-time working adults. Whether you're a parent or not, you've likely got a very busy life. It's hard to find moments where you actually can be bored and you can take some respite from the hurriedness of the day. So that's my challenge for the week. We're at 5 minutes here, so I'm going to let you all get back to your day. We'll start doing some more 5 minutes to learn episodes, and I'll keep getting those rep-ins. I will keep getting those reps in on this podcast. Thank you.